Welcome, everybody, to another Friday class. I am so happy to have you here. Excited to share some good information with you. My name is Ma Puana. I live in California, and I host these Friday classes for anyone in doTERRA, not just my team, but for anyone who's using doTERRA oils and supplements to help them create a healthy lifestyle. We come together for a short period of time to share stories, suggestions, comments, and inspire one another with different ideas. So that could include use of essential oils, the supplements, or any other kind of alternative healthcare that you incorporate into your life. For instance, I'm a certified labor doula and a clinical massage therapist. So I have a lot of outside interest that I incorporate to our classes: reflexology, biomagnetic therapy, frequencies, all of those things, right? Because anything that's going to help you create a healthy lifestyle is important. And so, thank you for showing up again on another Friday class. Our topic today is all about the liver, that wonderful organ, the liver. Now, before I jump into the information, I just want to remind you to use the chat box. Drop questions there, share stories, tips, ideas. Use the reactions button on the bottom of your page to show us how you're feeling about some of the information we're sharing. Okay? So, research on this topic is vast, and we could spend a ton of time discussing the functions and the diseases, right? But today we're going to keep it simple, and I'm going to be highlighting a few doTERRA products that can strengthen the liver and help it to function better. So as always, the classes are recorded. It will be posted to my YouTube channel afterwards in case you want to share this with somebody that you think it would be helpful for. My belief is that every single person alive has a liver issue. And that is simply due to the world that we live in, the toxins that we're exposed to, and the poor quality food that we eat, right? It's that time that we're living in. So even so-called healthy people can benefit from doing a liver cleanse or flush on a quarterly or 6 months or even an annual basis. It can do wonders for your overall health. Now, I'm not a doctor or a nurse, so I am not going to be diagnosing or treating any kind of liver disease. I am, however, a wellness advocate, which means that I serve, I educate, and I bless people with my personal knowledge and my experiences. I think people connect on a deeper level when we share our stories in the hopes of inspiring one another to improve their lives. So, first off, I would like to share geranium essential oil with you. If you have this in your supply at home, you need to either use it regularly topically on your liver to strengthen it, or come back to it often to remember the power of geranium essential oil. Some of the top uses in our essential oil life book are, I'm just going to put a little bit in my hand and smell it. You could use it all three ways, by the way, okay? So some of the top uses in the essential oil life book are blood toxicity, bleeding, varicose veins and broken capillaries, liver and gallbladder issues. So also gallstones, bile duct obstruction, hormone imbalance, adrenal fatigue, endometriosis, prolonged menstruation, blood sugar imbalance, nerve pain and degeneration, spinal calcification, osteoporosis. So a lot of wonderful, good reasons to use geranium essential oil. So when you're going to use it to help your liver, you can put in an empty gel capsule, perhaps do some muscle testing if you do that, and ask your body how many drops you need, whether it be 1 to 4 or 5 drops. You can swallow that, right? How many days do you need to use it? That would be another good question to ask. You can put it on topically, and you could also put it on or put it in the diffuser and use it aromatically. So, next product I want to talk about is our Zendocrine line. So, how many here, drop it in the chat if you're familiar with Zendocrine oil, Zendocrine complex, or Zendocrine soft gels. And before we discuss and go into great detail about Zendocrine, let's just ask the question, why on earth do we want to pay attention to this organ? Why should you love your liver? Well, the liver is a fascinating organ, and its importance is very often underrated. It's an amazing multitasker, and it has over 500 vital jobs to do to keep you alive. It's just as important as other organs like your heart and your lungs, but they tend to steal most of the limelight. It is probably our most important detoxification pathway organ. Now, your liver is located on your right side of your abdomen, below your ribs, just above your abdomen. It's a red-brown organ with 2 lobes. And like I said, in reality, it is involved with almost every function essential to life. So if you have geranium oil on you right now, go ahead and apply some to your liver. Put both hands over your liver. Imagine what it looks like, how it's functioning, how it's working. Say a prayer and thank God for giving you such an amazing organ. And take a couple of deep breaths, because the more you breathe, the more you intentionally focus your strength, your energy, your thoughts on that organ through this presentation, the more vibrant it will become. So here are a few fun facts. Did you know that the liver is the only organ that can regenerate itself? It is the only organ that can regenerate itself. That's amazing. In fact, you can lose up to 75% of your liver, and it will regenerate itself and do so in a robust fashion. It can reproduce itself back to normal size in as little as 16 days. So here's another fun fact. Your liver helps hormone metabolism and is concerned about your weight. So remember, we don't just think one system at a time. We're a little bit more holistic in our healthcare. We think all systems are connected together, right? Your endocrine system, circulatory system, your immune system. And so your liver can affect all of them. It also produces proteins that cause blood to clot, and it plays a vital role in digestion. For those of you who may have had their gallbladder removed, you know how important it is to edit your diet to help your liver. An adult liver is about the size of a football, and it weighs about 3.2 pounds. It performs over 500 different functions, and it really does deserve our attention every once in a while. It needs our help. We cannot continue to ignore it, abuse it, and expect it to function well. So here's a few other oils to use. Rosemary is great for the liver. Helichrysum, this one also comes in a roller form that's diluted with fractionated coconut oil. Frankincense, of course, it's good for everything, right? If you're already taking 2 drops of frankincense in the morning for anti-inflammatory reasons, then also know that you're also helping your liver at the same time. And of course, all citrus oils are going to help the liver perform that detox function well. So in addition to oils, we also have supplements. As I mentioned, those two, the Zendocrine soft gels, which is just the oil in a capsule. It's easier to ingest. And then we have the Zendocrine complex. In addition to those, though, at the top of the list, never forget Lifelong Vitality also helps in this regard as well, okay? So Zendocrine, the Zendocrine line, think Zen, relaxing, bringing inflammation down, right? And Docrin as addressing all of the endocrine system. Now, the oil and the complex are totally different and they work different in the body. The complex is a whole food supplement. Now, this capsule is a proprietary blend of 14 active whole food extracts in a patented enzyme delivery system. And it supports healthy cleansing and filtering of not only the liver, but the kidneys, the colon, the lungs, and the skin. So, some of the main ingredients are barberry leaf, milk thistle seed, burdock root, clove bud, dandelion root. Sometimes we take a supplement just on the good word of someone saying that it works, and then you feel the benefits, but then you don't really do the research and actually look at the bottle and read the ingredients, right? Once you know that it works for you. So I thought bringing up some of the ingredients in that particular product would be good because they target, again, the cleansing organs and support the filtration of blood. There is also Turkish rhubarb stem, psyllium seed husk, marshmallow root, osha root, garlic fruit that helps support the cleansing of toxins in the skin. So lots of good things in that Zendocrine complex. Okay, so remember we said that it was a whole food supplement? So that leads me to ask the question, are there foods that can help us cleanse the liver? Are there dietary changes that we can make that can cause a drastic, quick effect? And the answer is yes. I'm going to go ahead and share screen and play a short video called The Best Foods to Clean Out Your Liver. This is brought to us by Dr. Berg, who is a chiropractor who specializes in healthy ketosis and intermittent fasting. He's written several books on this matter, and he has a great YouTube channel if you'd like to look him up there and watch some of his other videos. But today we are going to just watch this one. Let me organize things here. And Jennifer, can you go ahead and tell me if you can see this? I wanted to make my screen bigger. There you go.
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, cool. So he's going to list 7 foods that we can incorporate to help strengthen our liver and to help it function properly. But as we go through the video, I want you to pay attention to, I think there's 3 things that we have as supplements or oils that we could add to what we're talking about, okay?
Talk about the best foods to clean out your liver. Your liver is not necessarily dirty, okay? It doesn't accumulate toxins. In fact, its main function is to detoxify toxins and poisons and chemicals, but it's not a storage facility for poisons and chemicals unless you have a fatty liver, because these toxins are stored in your fat cells. Now, when your liver gets inflamed, it heals with scar tissue, and you can develop cirrhosis, and you can lose function and create all sorts of issues. But the liver itself is not a reservoir for toxins. So I want to shift my talk into the best foods to reestablish the full function of your liver, to get your liver able to detoxify at the highest level. Number one, cruciferous vegetables, okay? Talking about kale, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, radish, arugula, wasabi, mustard greens. They are all cruciferous vegetables. They are very high in a natural phytonutrient called sulforaphane. And sulforaphane helps to detoxify the liver. It helps the liver to get rid of inflammation. And inflammation leads to insulin resistance. It leads to high insulin. It leads to diabetes, and it can even lead to cancer. Now, if you consume cruciferous sprouts, okay, you get a major enhancement in sulforaphane, especially when we're talking about broccoli sprouts, radish sprouts, and even mustard seed sprouts. So sprouting is a very, very smart thing to do, because all you need is just a little bit of those sprouts on your salad to create a huge effect. Now, the number 2 item is garlic. Now, garlic is something that is loaded with sulfur, and sulfur is a wonderful thing to detoxify the liver and also act as a natural antibiotic. So it's very, very antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral. And garlic is really good for stripping off fat from your liver. And garlic also has a lot of vitamin B1 as well. All right, the next one for the liver is turmeric, okay? Now, the active phytonutrient in turmeric is curcumin. Curcumin is just a powerhouse in reducing inflammation. There was someone recently who had lifelong headaches, okay? And they had to take copious amounts of Tylenol for years and years and years, and their liver has been going downhill. And so one of the key things that she did is started taking turmeric on a daily basis. And so not only did her headaches go away, but now going in the future, not having to take Tylenol, her liver is going to do much, much better. Now, the next one on the list is beets. Beets have always been known to help detox the liver. They can help reduce liver enzymes. If the liver enzymes are high, they can help reduce them. The phytonutrients in the pigments in beets can help activate the release of bile salts, and that can help decrease the fat in your liver. But beets are hepatoprotective, which means they protect the liver cells, and they can significantly reduce inflammation in the liver. And if they can reduce inflammation in the liver, they can slow down the process of fibrosis and scar tissue and cirrhosis. Now, the next food I want to talk about is mushrooms. Now, what's so important about mushrooms with the liver? Well, mushrooms are the food that has some of the highest amount of glutathione. And glutathione is the main antioxidant for the liver, especially if you do turkey tail mushroom and oyster mushrooms and other mushrooms as well. Mushrooms are hepatoprotective. It means they protect the cells of the liver. All right, now we get to avocados. Avocados are a great thing to consume to help repair and stabilize the liver. Avocados too are high in glutathione that support the liver. But the main thing about avocados is all you have to do is consume 1 avocado a week to see significant improvements in your liver function. Avocados are very, very anti-inflammatory, and inflammation in the liver leads to so many issues, including hepatitis, including fatty liver, as well as cirrhosis. So anything that can lower inflammation would be very good for the liver. And the last thing I'm going to recommend for the liver is extra virgin olive oil. Just a very small amount. In fact, just 1 little teaspoon in your salad dressing can create significant improvements in liver enzymes. Extra virgin olive oil decreases fat on your liver. It improves insulin sensitivity. It reduces insulin resistance. And it's a very powerful anti-inflammatory. So there you have.
So there you have it. He said the 7 foods that he recommends to help the liver. So in addition to adding those good things into your diet, it's almost just important to eliminate the bad things, right? cut out the alcohol, the processed food, all of the fried food. That's very heavy duty on the liver. So I hope that you enjoyed that video, and I hope that you notice that there are other supplements that doTERRA has that we could add to our list of things that we already shared, right? For instance, turmeric soft gels. No, they're not soft gels. The turmeric complex. Ours has the curcumins and the turmerones blended together, and there's nothing else like that on the market, right? Does anybody here use the turmeric complex and want to give us a testimony? I know a lot of people who use it for pain, helping them manage pain, lower inflammation, right? But you may not have realized that it's very helpful for your liver as well. Is there anybody here that wants to unmute and talk about the turmeric complex? Just go ahead and unmute yourself. Ashley, go ahead.
Yeah, it's really I take it daily, and sometimes my body asks for it twice a day, but most.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that testimonial. Okay, so I stopped sharing. Let me get back to my notes. We were talking about the turmeric complex can be added for liver support as well. But before we wrap it up, let's just take it one step further. Okay, let's consider the emotions associated with our organs. According to traditional Chinese medicine and the negative emotions of anger and frustration is stored in the liver. Now, time is not going to allow us to go into great detail about this subject, but I know that everybody here realizes the connection between mind, body, and spirit, and how critical it is to pay attention to our emotions because they affect our physical health as well. So sometimes we can get physically healthy, but still suffer with some symptoms. And that's the time where you move into the emotional healing. Okay. So I want to encourage you to do your own research on this subject because it can truly help the healing process and bring about more balance within the body. Personally, I'm always concerned about my lungs and my liver. I feel like those are two organs that are very weak and always need extra help. So I love that doTERRA has products that I could use on a daily basis in a safe manner to help support my organs in that way. Now, last but not least, I want to close with some good reminders of a few extra things outside of doTERRA that can help liver function. Number one, detox Epsom salt baths. I hope you will be able to experience this if you've never done it before. You could use Zendocrine oil in the salt before you actually dilute it. Soak for 30 minutes, and this can help your entire system from head to toe. Number two, simply moving your body more, 30 minutes more a day, or doing a manual liver pump. You can look that up and do some research about that too, but it is an old forgotten technique that proves to offer very quick, instant relief, a liver pump. Number three, castor oil packs. Those are amazing. Castor oil packs. I've experienced with those in the past over my liver, and it brought about quick relief within 2 days. It's relaxing and easy to use, so do some research about that and experiment with it. Number four, doTERRA has a 30-day cleanse that's really easy to follow if you get the proper form and tells you what products to take on each day. Some of us do that on a quarterly basis or an annual basis, depending upon how you're feeling. And number five, do not forget about the simplicity of smoothies. Okay? Make yourself a healthy smoothie. Use beets, carrots, celery seed oil in your smoothie. That will definitely, you will feel. Apples, almond milk, rice milk, coconut water. The sky is the limit as to how much fun you could have when it comes to supporting your health and your liver through this way. My personal favorite is straight carrot juice with a few drops of coriander oil. It works like a charm for my digestive system while I'm traveling, which is often when my digestive system suffers because I'm off my regular schedule, right? So it is the liver that recognizes substances and converts them, toxic substances, and converts them into harmless material that can be released. For our blood to flow smoothly and cleanly, we need to create a nourishing environment in the body that helps the liver to do its job best. And without the liver, it's impossible to have a properly working metabolism, healthy circulation, balanced hormones, clean blood, or a strong digestive system. So, are you experiencing symptoms like bloating, constipation, fatigue, or hormonal imbalances? Then it might be time for a liver cleanse. The popularity of liver supplements has led to hundreds of brands flooding the marketplace. However, not all liver supplements are formulated equally, and 90% of liver supplements on the market at the health food store do not actually work. Thankfully, doTERRA comes to the rescue again for us. We have what we need to support and love this amazing organ, the liver. So use your products over and over again to support your liver so it could function properly. So that is the end of the information I have to share with you. I hope you enjoyed that, you learned something new, and you were inspired to use your products in that way. We're going to open it up for questions, comments, and then do our raffle and our announcements. What did you all think about that? There we go. Any questions, anybody?
I do have a question.
Mhm.
I just remember in a previous class, they mentioned taking the complex at night, even though the bottle says, like twice a day or something. Is that true?
It is. It'll work better at nighttime. If you're dealing with like a severe issue, you could also take it in the morning. I've worked with people who have taken up to 2 in the morning and 2 at night for just a couple of days, and it totally did shift things for them. So I usually like to take it at nighttime when I'm actually using it. So, yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Questions, comments?
I like to take it at night because sometimes I'll burp it,
Mm.
the oil, and so it's nice to not have to deal with that throughout the day.
Yes, awesome. Thank you for contributing there. James or Carla Williams, did you have your hand up?
I did. Is there any way that I can get a recording of this so I can listen to it again?
Yes, absolutely. Who invited you to the class?
Miss Shay Moles.
Okay. Let's see. Do you follow me on Instagram?
I would love to.
Okay. It is. Let me drop it in the chat right now.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh. Because
Also,
the
she's on my team, like on Shay's team.
Oh, okay. Can you get her the YouTube channel so she could see the recording? Oh,
I'm
here.
sorry, were you talking to me?
Uh-huh.
Driving, so my audio and stuff is choppy.
Okay. So Carla, follow me on Instagram, and then you can have the link to my YouTube channel as well. Okay. Lauren, do you have your hand up? You're muted.
Hear me now?
Yes.
Well, I had a strained muscle in my left hamstring the other day. Put some turmeric essential oil on it. Stop the pain right there. So
Yay.
works. Yeah, it works real fast.
Works really fast. Awesome. Thank you for that. We love hearing success stories. In fact, that's a perfect leeway into my announcement. Next week's Friday's class is all about stories, okay? The importance of your story, how to change negative stories, how to manifest stories that you want to happen in the future, and of course, success stories with any of our products. So come again next week, share, inspire, and learn once again, okay? In addition to that, we're going to do our raffle. I am raffling off an oil that maybe you might not have. Island Mint. This is a beautiful summertime blend. And as I was going through my oils, I had 2 or 3. So I said, oh, I'll just raffle one of these off. So let's see. Let's give it away to a brand new person. Hey, Michael Chapman is here. How are you? I know you.
How you doing? I'm just driving right now, so I couldn't really text. But how you doing? Awesome class and Happy New Year to everybody. 'Cause, I know I haven't met everybody, but yeah, I'm right here. So told you I was gonna see about it. So I'm just in traffic listening. So awesome class, and I'm gonna be sure to listen to the replay as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining for your first time, Michael. Welcome to the team. We're going to go ahead and make you the raffle winner. I will send you this 15 ml bottle of Island Mint, and you are going to love it. Okay? So you're welcome. Last but not least, our announcements. We have a local Reclaim Your Health event here in Santa Clarita Valley. I have been posting about that event on my Instagram account. If you have anybody here in this local Southern California, LA area, send them the invite. Who knows if they're going to come? It's going to be fun. We're going to sample products and everybody's going to have a good time. There is also a business portion on Saturday, the 20th from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, and it's going to be presented by Leah. She's a corporate rep, and I'm going to set up my computer so that any people on my team who doesn't live in this local area can benefit and join us for that. So if you're interested and you want to join a business training with a corporate leader, then or a corporate employee, then go ahead and reach out and I will send you that personal invitation so you could join us. Okay. All right, I think that's it. Does anybody else have any other announcements? Did I miss anything? We're kind of in the middle of the month, so we don't have any promotions to let you know about, except for in February, the electrolytes come out. I'm super excited about that one. Anybody else have any other announcements? Joan, are you still on another call, or do you know if I skipped anything? Did I get everything?
I'm here. Yeah, I think we're good. Just a quick reminder though that we still have the 100 promo going. So that accounts for reactivation of people whose accounts have gone inactive for over a year and all of our new people. So if they enroll with 100 PV and they place 100 PV LRP next month, they get 100 points for free. So it's a huge promo. So just keep that in your mind that we want to share that with people. And then, yeah, the electrolytes, I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Awesome. Thank you for reminding us about the 100 promo. If you have any questions, just reach out to the person who invited you to this Zoom. We will totally get you all of the details. Wendy, thank you for dropping that in the chat. Any order at 150 PV new enrollment also gets the bubble diffuser. So that's pretty exciting because you can't even purchase those. So, and then some of the people on our team are actually participating in Silver Club that starts next month. And so you'll be hearing more about the specials that we can offer our new people through those promotions as well. So thanks everybody for joining us. We're at our time. Have a great weekend. And remember, oil up and use all of your doTERRA products throughout your life to create a healthy lifestyle. Bye-bye.
Bye.